So the easiest way that I found replacing these floor pans is basically tracing the other panels. So if you start from the bottom, you'll see in this next clip, I'll show you how I actually cut it. But with this diagram, I pretty much cut down the rocker, up the rear, and then I cut very short on the tunnel towards the front foot area, and then I cut down there. And pretty much where those other panels are at, you can actually see the difference in the pieces. So you're pretty much just outlining it. Alright, so just as I explained before, I'm cutting down the rocker, towards the back, towards the front, and then I'll come up towards the top, and I'll cut the tunnel. I want to make sure that I cut the tunnel very low. I do not want to cut more than I need to. I want to be able to butt weld this, so we need it to pretty much be perfect. The panel should drop out as one piece, just as you've seen in that clip. Once you get that out of the way, you're left with the flanges that are welded on. So you're going to go back into the car, and then same as where you cut at that diagram, you have welds all the way around. So you got welds down the rocker, towards the rear, towards the front, and then the tunnel you don't have to worry about. That's all going to be butt welded. There is no spot welds there. Now we can throw the new panel in the car, and then we'll use self-tapping screws to hold it in place, and then we'll also use them to pull it closer to the car, and then after that we can go ahead and weld the tunnel. On my case, I got very close to where I shouldn't have cut. It was a little bit lower than I wanted it to be, and it actually ended up being like very close to perfect. So all I had to do was clamp it together and weld it. I would suggest cutting lower. Unlike in my case, I got it very close. I would cut lower, clamp everything in place, put all your self-tappers in, and then trim it to match the tunnel. So once everything on the top side is welded up, we can go to the bottom, and then where we did our butt weld across the tunnel, on the back side of it, we're going to go back over it with some more welds. Okay, and here's the finishing shot. We're all done on both sides, everything's welded, and thanks for watching.